Hi everyone, Dakota again from becomingaprogrammer.com. We're continuing our series on building a Hacker News clone in AngularJS. In the last video, we went through adding UI router to the project. We already had UI router added, but we worked on adding a parameter to our top state here that will allow us to go to different pages of our pagination via this page parameter in our URL. And in this video, we're going to make it so that we're actually able to update this URL when we click on the pagination links as well, so that they stay in sync. To do that, we're going to be using Angular's location service to update the URL when the page changes after we click on one of these links. So the first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to inject the location service in our dependencies here on the TopStoriesController, both here and here. And then we're going to use that location service within this updatePage callback that is called on the Pagination controls on the page change event there, the option that we've put in. So we need to, there are a couple of options with the location service, and you can see that in the documentation here for location. Absolute URL, this is both a setter, a getter, and a setter method, which means that you can call it without an argument and it'll give you the URL of the current page, and you can call it with an argument and it will set the URL. So you can see actually that there's an example here with URL and then the parameter being passed in. So this is actually what we're going to want to be using, location URL, and then here's an example there as a getter, but we're going to use it as a setter. So I'll show you how we do that. Main thing we're going to do is we want the URL to look something like this. So we'll have it be let me open up app.js. You can take a look. Okay, so this is basically what that URL looks like. So what we can do is set the location.url property here equal to top, and then question mark page equals, and then we'll put in the new page number. And when we save that, we can reload this page in the browser. You could say we're on page 2 starting on 31, and now we're on page 3 starting at 61, and you could see that the URL reflects that. So if we go to 1, back on page 1, 2, page 2, go up to 7, just make sure. So we're working. Alright, so now that we've got that change made, let's add it to our Git repository and commit it to version control. Oop. That's location service to update URL on clicking pagination links. Okay, so thanks for following this. This is the third post in our series on building a Hacker News clone in AngularJS. Again, I'm Dakota from becomingaprogrammer.com, and thanks a lot to Michael Bromley for putting together this library on AngularJS pagination. I'm going to go to a link here. Angular utils pagination, Michael Bromley, because it really it's a great solution. And there's actually a bunch of other stuff that Michael has created here. This Angular utils is his deal. He's put together a lot of different filters and directives. So definitely worth checking out. He's contributed a lot. So yeah, thanks for listening, and I will see you in the next video.